Today's My Health segment brought to you by Choose for Health, the world's first superfruit sea vegetable antioxidant chewable dietary supplement.
Well, you know, with today's hustle and bustle world, stress can definitely take a toll on all of us. But stress doesn't just affect us mentally. According to the American Psychological Association, get this, 77% of us report having physical ailments due to stress, just stress. And here to help us fight stress with supplements is our very own resident health expert, Dr. David Friedman. Good morning, Dr. Friedman.
Hi, Christy. Good to see you again.
And you.
Here's something that surprises a lot of people. The American Institute of Stress estimates that 80% of all visits to primary health care physicians are for illnesses caused or made worse by stress. A lot of ailments. This includes high cholesterol, high blood pressure, even heart disease. It goes on and on. Stress goes far beyond an emotional component.
And these are serious health issues that you're talking about. So what do we do about it?
Well, first thing I want to mention, if you're a coffee junkie out there, you may want to think twice.
Oh, no.
You think that it's helping you stay energized during the day, but in reality, here's what's happening. It's taking a toll on your adrenal glands. Caffeine stimulates the adrenal glands, and that produces adrenaline, which puts your body in that fight-or-flight mode. Coffee also elevates a stress hormone called cortisol. Your immune system is also weakened when the stress hormone is high.
All right, so my stress level was here when I first started talking to you, and now I have it here because I'm the Cuban coffee queen.
Oh, no.
And I can't break that habit.
Well, you got to break the Java craze. Let me tell you how. Reduce your intake of caffeine. Simple tactic, black tea. Highly recommended. Let me tell you, it's very robust. It's strong flavor. Tastes great with cream. And it has half the caffeine as coffee, so it's easy to break that in half. Decaffeinated green tea is another option I recommend. Still gives you that morning jolt, but it's loaded with phytonutrients and antioxidants, which help combat stress.
All right, but I have to insist again because I get up at 5 in the morning. I'm exhausted.
Right.
I grab that Cuban coffee. It's, you know, it's my morning mojo.
Well, if you start your day with my next suggestion, you won't even need that morning jolt of Java. Top on my list of best stress-reducing nutrients is vitamin B12. And let me tell you about B12. Research shows that 1/3 of people suffering from stress do not get an adequate amount of B12. That's a high number. But don't take B12 in a pill form. Highly recommended in either a lozenge or liquid. It's the best. I believe in B12 so much, it's actually one of the 16 key ingredients in the product I formulated, Choose for Health, which is a chewable.
I've never tried it. Choose for Health?
You've never tried. Well, I happen to have some right here, and it has Java Queen's name written all over it. That's for you.
So I'm going to try to learn to replace this with my Cuban coffee. Doctor, I'm not sure, but we're still talking about this. Now, as I get one, let me ask you something. How do I know if my levels of B12 are too low?
Well, age is one sign.
Oh, thanks.
Well, you don't have to worry about that. It only affects people over the age of 50, and you've got 20 years to go for that one. Actually, over 50, you produce less acid in your stomach that absorbs the B12 in the diet. Also, if you drink a lot of alcohol, if you're taking oral contraceptives, you may be B12 deficient. Vegans, they're at risk. Most definitive way, of course, get a blood test if you really want to find your levels. But there's some warning signs that may indicate you're B12 deficient. Here's a few. Being forgetful, having a lack of focus, and if you have a loss of energy, you may be B12 deficient.
So what other kinds of nutrition can maybe we take to help alleviate stress?
You want to try an herb called valerian root. Actually, I've recommended it for over 20 years to patients. It's fantastic. I've been recommending to patients suffering from sleep problems, restlessness, anxiety, also really good muscle relaxant.
Okay.
Another herb I recommend that combats the dreaded S word is passion flower.
Passion flower.
Passion flower.
What S word are we talking about?
Now, get your mind out of the gutter. We're still talking about stress.
I wasn't thinking that.
Get your mind out of the gutter. Actually, passion flower helps you if you're suffering from irritability, anxiety, and stress. It's even been shown to help panic attacks resulting from stressful events.
And a lot of people honestly tell me, and I'm sure they're thinking out there, oh, there's just a lot of hype behind these things, but there's actually some science behind it.
Oh, there's science behind it. Supplements, they're important to your health and dealing with stress. But remember, the number one cause of stress out there's number one, your own thoughts.
This is true.
It's not what's happening to you or around you. I'm telling you, it's how you perceive it. What your thinking habits are, they need to be changed, and that can help your levels of stress.
Someone once told me, control the controls.
Control the controls.
Which is true.
Good rules to live by.
I got to tell you, this was very good.
Great.
Thank you, Dr. Friedman. For more information about stress and what you can do to combat it, go to thebalancingact.com/askthedoctor. I'm going to try.